Well, hello adventurers, welcome back to the Adventure Channel. In today's adventures, we bring you back to Dave & Buster's from Ontario, California. This place has a very special place in my heart as it is one of the first Dave & Buster's I have ever visited over the past 20 years. Now this video is very special to us, it's a little different. We were very disappointed with the menu selection Dave & Buster's had to offer after the COVID re-release. If you guys remember, Dave & Buster's had a impressive menu with hot dogs, hamburgers. I mean, their menu, in my opinion, definitely trumped the variety of type of foods that you could typically find at Chili's. Full of fun and games. We definitely have to say that Dave & Buster's is definitely back. Let's get into this video because we can't wait to show you what they have to offer now. So Angelica and I were out celebrating once again. We decided to spend a few days in Ontario, California. We checked into a very nice hotel and we will have some videos up on that shortly. I know it's been a while since we've posted our last video review, kind of being out, but again, this represented a very special occasion for us. We were here back in September, and as you can see, Dave & Buster's is bringing back their exclusive menu. Now they don't have hot dogs and maybe some of the other things that they used to have. If you guys remember, we used to showcase a lot of the snow globes that they used to have here on the channel. Remember those snow globes were the ice cubes that they would have with the LED lights. It's my understanding they stopped carrying those because of some type of contamination of something of that sort, but we won't get into that in this video today. But we were highly impressed that the menu selection that Dave & Buster's is pretty much known for is definitely back. A little bit of a backstory: right after COVID, they cut down their menu selection just like a lot of other restaurants. If you guys are familiar with several of the other restaurants after COVID, they've downscaled their menu, and unfortunately Dave & Buster's was one of the locations or restaurants that kind of cut back. We decided to stop here because honestly we love the ambiance. Now this location is located right outside, or actually attached to, the Ontario Mills Mall. We kind of decided, let's go here because we love the ambiance. There are plenty of different restaurants in this particular area, so the choices were more than abundant. But coming here, I had to record a video looking at all the beverages that they have, the fountain drinks. They brought your ices back. But again, the food selection here is top notch. I couldn't select which one, so we decided to kind of share a platter. As you can see, they have the original hamburgers here. Again, the little sliders, as you can pick out here on the menu. Original bar burgers, Philly cheesesteak rolls. I don't think that was here several months ago. I visited some other Dave & Buster's location that was totally removed from the menu. We have grilled chicken quesadilla, definitely back. One of my top favorites here on this menu here. But again, we decided to kind of share a platter. This was one of those momentous occasions where we couldn't decide what type of platter we wanted. So we decided to go with one of those dishes that kind of give you a little combination of everything. As you can see, we have our little Philly cheesesteak sandwich. We both had one. I believe we actually ordered one and we decided to cut it up into two so that way we can have a little bit more room for dessert and several other entrees. It came with french fries as well as a nice delicious Philly cheesesteak. Cut it there in the middle. And then of course for our main dish, we decided to go with a nice little platter full of quesadillas. We also have a little hot dog wrap right there. I forgot the actual name for it. We have some chicken crispers and we have some regular fries. This was definitely delicious. Came with ranch, all the special sauces. I honestly couldn't get enough. Angelica loved it as well. But again, when you're paying about maybe $20, $25 for something like this and you see an impressive menu like this and you have a selection, you want to kind of save your appetite to kind of taste a little bit of everything. Everything was well cooked. The service was phenomenal, definitely top notch. I'll tell you guys a little bit of a story. When I first came here to the Ontario Mills Mall, Dave & Buster's, approximately 20 years ago, that was probably the best waitress I've ever seen in my life. I have not even seen a waiter, waitress, or anybody on a cruise ship or any of the top-notch 5-star hotels that can compare to this young lady. I had a group of 8 of about 9, and she listened to all of our details, what we ordered that night. Again, it was about 8 of us, maybe 9. We ordered drinks, we ordered side orders, dessert, and she did not write anything down. To this date, that is the most impressive waitress I've ever had and encountered. I've always liked to see if I could ever find somebody else like her. But guess what? She did not miss a beat. She did not mess up. She did not mess up anybody's order. In fact, we all looked at her, all the people in my family that were guests. We asked her, hey, like, are you going to write any of this down? And we were all hoping our order was going to get correct. And sure enough, it was. So again, this type of Dave & Buster's definitely holds a place in my heart because I definitely remember that waitress and all the fun times that we've had coming here. Now, not to be outdone, as you guys know, Dave & Buster's is known not just for their restaurant food and for their sports gallery where you can sit there and watch all the sports play, but of course they are also known for their gaming. They have an impressive arcade here as well. Just wanted to make sure we showcase a little bit of this here on the channel because, again, this is the type of venue that you can expect. And again, this is the type of obvious ambiance that I personally love. Now, while we were on this trip, we did get a chance to experience some of the other restaurants again. But, you know, Denny's, IHOP, Fat Burger, you know, some of the other restaurants, you know, like even Chili's, they're cool. But again, I like a lively atmosphere that just seems really energetic and a lot of fun. Again, we've experienced some of the other places. We'll have some additional videos on that. But again, if you guys have never been to Dave & Buster's before, especially the one in Ontario, you guys should definitely come down here and check it out. Now again, let's go back to the menu. Now for our menu selection, we decided to go with, I personally went with I think it was either icy or cherry coke. Those are typically some of my favorites, but of course we also went with their triple play. Now ironically, one of the triple play at Chili's happens to be one of my favorite dishes. However, they also have their own form of a triple play. You get the little hot dogs and a bun, I forgot what they're called, and then of course you get some little sausage hamburgers with it, or just some basic little sliders with it. Of course you get some fries, but you also have the option to select which items you want. You have steak, you have seafood, you have chicken, and again, typically right after COVID, this menu selection with Dave & Buster's was about maybe a page long. They had annihilated so many different things on it, but now again, they are slowly bringing things back, and again, they don't have the hot dog and some of those options, but they do have more than enough things here that will keep your party pretty entertained as far as the food selection. You have all of your sidekicks, you have your side salads and things that you can pick from. Again, that this menu now is more robust, and they also have super sandwiches that you can now pick from. Again, I ordered the Philly cheesesteak, we split that in half, and then of course we went with the platter. I believe we spent about maybe $60 to about $75 or so on this evening. But you know, it was a very nice, delectable meal, and we just had to share it off here on the channel because we're excited about this place and we were really impressed with the menu. But I think that's enough for now. Please let us know what you guys think about this video. We wanted to put this out there that Dave & Buster's is definitely back on the map. When I got here, when we both got here, we weren't expecting much. We just said, let's just go in there for the ambiance. But honestly, I'm happy to know that their menu selection is slowly revamping back up to what it was like pre-COVID tenure. So with that being said, Angelica and I, we wish you guys all a great evening. Please, again, like and subscribe, share the video, and let us know what you guys think. Man, those Philly cheesesteak rolls look phenomenally well. I mean, those things are delicious. I had some of those as well. But I will say about the Philly cheese rolls, they do look a little bit smaller than when you get them than they do on the menu. In fact, I actually had to count them just to make sure that they weren't, you know, jipping me a little bit. But all in fun. It was a great time. We love the menu. But like and subscribe. We will catch you guys later. Just wanted to add on those final thoughts, and we will see you guys later till our next adventure. Bye bye. Peace out. Catch you guys later. Have fun.